Hey guys, and welcome back. So first off, I wanted to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. It's not actually Thanksgiving as I'm filming this, obviously, because I'm at work and I would be at home if it was Thanksgiving. But you guys will be seeing this on Thanksgiving Day, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, getting together with your families and friends, and just feeling blessed for everything that you have. I hope you guys are just having a wonderful time. So anyway, obviously we're in the tractor this morning. It's about 9 o'clock. We just finished milking and we headed straight out here. It's very cold this morning. It's only supposed to be a high of like 32 today, so it's never going to get above freezing today. So we didn't want to spread manure because it's also very windy. You probably can't tell because I'm in the cabin. It's very echoey in here and quiet, so sorry about that. We have the mowing machine out here and we're going to be trying this whole thing over again. We're in the same spot we were last time when we figured something was wrong with the mowing machine. So we've got it all fixed up and I'll get out and show you guys in a minute. But we really just wanted to test that out and see how it's going to work. This is going to be the last time we mow this year because, I mean, honestly, it's almost December and this is just a really, really late time of year to be mowing. But we do have this field that we can do just to kind of test it out. I mean, it's not super tall or anything, but we just didn't end up having time to get it done and it wasn't really tall enough. Also, these are really wet fields. It was just a whole accumulation of things that ended up working against us this year to get this done. This is actually second crop. We never got this done even twice. So we figured, why not test the mowing machine out on this? There's no time like the present. It would really suck if we ended up waiting until next year and it ended up not working in the spring. Then we would be like hustling to try to get it fixed before summer arrived and we had a whole bunch of stuff to do and we would have to fix that. So we've got our fingers crossed. You guys can probably hear the wind now. It's picking up a little bit. I hope it really works. The guy who welded it for us, also a very good mechanic, he said that there's no reason this shouldn't work. I guess he said it probably is a spline that's on the middle of that whole gear assembly, and it probably just stripped it off when we hit something, and that's why it's turning on the whole hub. So he welded it and he said there's no reason it shouldn't work, but if it doesn't, we will have to end up going and getting a whole new assembly that you just drop down in. Each one of them is separate on there. Each one of the turtle heads, I guess is what you call them, eggshells, whatever you want to call them, has their own gear assembly and everything. It's called a hub, I guess. And you just drop those down in, but they're very expensive. The last time we got one, I think it was around $500, so now I would assume they're probably around $600 or $700. So I'll show you guys how we got that fixed. It's very cold out here. I can never lift this. It's so heavy. There, now you can see it better. So we got the new rock guard on there. Now the only rock guard that's particularly bad is this next one here, right next to it. We've got a new one there, and then we have a new one on the end. So we have 3 original and 3 aftermarket ones, and we're just kind of slowly working our way through fixing everything on this. So obviously I can't really show you how he welded it and everything. I just kind of want to show you guys how everything turns now. It's still fairly like responsive. It's a little worn, but everything's back in timing. The only issue that we did have when we were fixing it was, for some strange reason around here, you cannot find like 3/4 inch carriage bolts. Like, they start at 1.5 inches around here, and you can't find anything smaller than that. So we did actually have to grind off the bolts. We got some taller ones and then ground them off because obviously there is not much room between that disc and those bolts at all. So we did have to do that. But other than that, everything went really, really well. We did have him weld something else over here because it was one of our welds and it was starting to break. So he just touched that up a little bit. This little girl has seen a lot in her time, but still going strong. So hopefully, we did test it out back at the farm and everything seems to be working all right. It actually sounds better than it ever has. So cross fingers, guys. This could be either really good or really, really bad. If the wind wasn't blowing, it would be a gorgeous day. All right. Shut off the heater so you guys can actually hear what's going on. Probably don't have to tell you guys what we do when we're mowing. So we got that all ready. Give her a little bit of throttle. And we do have it already swung out, so that's all set. really good. It hasn't sounded this good in a really long time. It's usually really, really loud. It's mowing really good. I'll get out and show you guys. That's gotta be like one of the best sounds ever, is that just winding down. So it's doing a really, really good job mowing, just as good as ever. The old girl lives on. I think Brent just came up with the rake. He's gonna rake this right up right behind me because tomorrow is supposed to rain, so we don't really have much time to get this done. Oh, Lord. Well, something ain't right at all. I don't even know what happened. I'm not going to use it like that. I really don't want to ruin anything, so I'm just going to take it down. I am so glad I didn't do this during haying season. This is exhausting, trying to keep doing this. I can just imagine what it feels like seeing me come back when I know I'm not supposed to be back yet. That sinking feeling. I always deliver the bad news. I mean, it still sounded all right. It was just ticking a little bit. So I looked at it and it's all just floppy. Like,
probably can't use. No.
I didn't dare to use it anymore because I didn't want to break anything. So.
That socket. Actually, no, it's not in there. You're gonna get the ratchet handle and the 3/4 inch
socket.
Yeah, 3/4 inch socket and that ratchet handle. Now I'll take this up.
Well, at least maybe it's not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
Well, I hope that's the trouble, but if it isn't, I don't know.
Isn't it funny that I know what that one looks like? We've used it so often. A wizard. Is that a good one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Here.
Okay, let's go. Better grab a hammer. You can't have to get it. Yeah, I guess you can't have washers under them. Yeah, so maybe that's not the trouble. Maybe.
I gotta go grab my jacket. It's freezing out here. I was saying earlier, can you imagine if it had done this during haying season? Oh my word. I would have lost my mind.
Really?
Freaking out. And that's when you need a backup mowing machine.
Yeah. That was probably the trouble.
Those washers? So what are they doing?
Which way did I have that now? Like that?
Well, he said,
well,
according to him, if you turn them, according to the mechanic, if you turn them, they're supposed to be like these bolt holes, they're supposed to line up all the way down through.
I guess that was the trouble. Just can't have those.
Why were they there in the first place?
Because it was quite close to hitting this, but I think we'll just have to do it with a little.
So is it gonna hit if you take it off?
I don't think it will.
Wow, I guess it is. You could probably take apart this mowing machine with your eyes closed.
Maybe that's no trouble. Come real quick. Well, we could go get a pack.
A pack? That's what they call it. I couldn't remember that.
That's what I call it, bearing pack.
I just said it was like an assembly thing you set down in. I don't know. It's got gears, right?
Yeah.
Man.
They're all interlocked.
Yeah.
Maybe the bearing's gone. The bearing's gone. Well, let's take this off.
What size do you think that is?
It's either a 7/8 or 13, maybe. I think it's a 7/8. Let me see. It's definitely not. Well, I guess it is 3/4. Did a good job welding it too.
Yeah, he did. Look at that.
I know.
You wouldn't even.
Good job welding.
If we did that, it wouldn't even fit on there.
Yeah.
Well, you're a good welder. I'm not. I can't believe you're not wearing a jacket.
Huh?
I can't believe you're not wearing a jacket.
take all that then. I'm gonna put the towels right over there.
Okay.
Leave it for the winter. These look okay, yeah. Well, we got it apart. I don't think there's anything wrong. The nut came off for some reason. I don't know how. But
Yeah, so this goes in like that, but the gear stayed in there because the nut wasn't even attached to the bottom of the shaft. Somehow came off. Makes absolutely no sense, but we think if we can get that attached back to everything, that'll deal with the slop, but we're gonna pack the bearing with this grease.
yeah, just pack it. Okay, now let me hold that a second.
I'll take care of that. Maybe. But the gear is in perfect condition. The teeth aren't even nicked up at all. The spline is fine. Just somehow that little nut came off the bottom of everything.
Yeah, I guess. But whether, I don't know how long it'll last like this. But yeah, that's good.
Just make sure you hang on to the bottom of it when you flip it over. Not to be bossy, but there. Now you just gotta put this on.
Hold on a second. It's got to be.
So that goes with the numbers up.
Put that on. There.
Does work, you saved $500, but if it doesn't work, you're not out anything. Never hurts to try, I guess.
Let me put my gloves back on. I think that's good.
So did that take care of the slop?
Yeah, it did. Let's try her. You could go get a little W40.
Yep,
please.
I will. I get more exercise running to the shop than anything. Only thing we got left. Oh no, we do have fluid film left.
Oh no, wait.
Like it.
Yeah. Underneath there too.
Where are the others? Oh, you got them.
No, they're right there.
No, I meant the other nuts.
They're all on here.
Oh, okay.
There. Now. I have more of those too. It's, 8.8.
I think we.
Oh well.
Probably not supposed to do that, but it works.
Yeah.
What?
Displacement. Make it smaller.
As it explodes.
Got the other one.
Cross your fingers, we're gonna give her a try, but I don't know. I'm standing very far away just in case. Which one's hitting?
Which one?
I
No,
said
the one we put in is hitting.
But you know what, Brent? It came undone again. It came undone.
What's that?
It came undone again.
It did.
Yeah. It's just like it was before.
Need a new pack.
Yeah, something's going on and it just can't hang on anymore for some reason. Oh well, we tried.
I wouldn't waste my money on bearings and stuff.
No. So it looks like that part was just worn beyond repair. We're not going to end up messing with it. It's old anyway and worn out. So we're just going to go pick up the whole new part, put that in there. Hopefully that'll be the end of the problems and we'll be all ready and set to go for next year's haying season. Kind of nice that it happened now because it gives us a little bit of time to just work on that and make sure everything is going to go all right. Look at some other things on it that could possibly be a problem next year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Wasn't very productive, but I feel like I'm always saying that. I think it's just something that happens on every farm. There's just way too much equipment running all the time to not have something going wrong, but hopefully it'll be an easy fix. We'll just drop that in there and that'll be that. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and comment down below and subscribe because we'd love to have you join us and it does help us out a lot. If you guys are having trouble this year too, you're not alone. Everybody goes through it. So keep it real, keep your head up, keep farming, and I hope you join us in the next video. Bye guys.